today, guys, we are going to build a lighthouse, and I've got, I guess you can't see it, you see that cobblestone pillar? That's about where we're going to put the lighthouse. In the last episode, tried to harvest some wool, and I guess I have to rebind my inventory real quick. Last episode, I tried to harvest some wool, but only got 18, and so until we get, I don't know if we can make a wool farm, until we get that active, we're actually going to use some sand. And I don't know where I'm going to mine the sand. I kind of want to do it out of sight, out of mind area. I also don't want to screw up the natural terrain too much. So we're gonna have alternating layers of sand and netherrack. I woke up. I in the previous episodes didn't know how to access first-person camera, but somebody commented I just need to press F1 and then I can talk to you guys, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, this is going to be an hour-long yapping session essentially, so if that's not what you like to watch, you don't really have to. This isn't going to be cut almost at all unless I have to leave for 10 minutes to do something, but what am I saying? I just need to do a mental reset for a second. I woke up at a decent time for me, 10 p.m, but I did fall asleep at 7 or not 10 p.m, 10 a.m. I woke up at 10 a.m, but I fell asleep at 7. And I like falling asleep early because that means I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I can just be productive for an hour or 2 or 3. And that's just kind of my optimal function. I don't really know. I guess I have a lot of sand in my chest. This is probably way more than enough. I'm gonna make a pickaxe. Actually, do I need a diamond pickaxe? Probably not. I have to go find some cobblestone. Okay, we're going to the nether to mine some netherrack while it's nighttime, so that, that's not how you make a cobblestone pickaxe. That's how you make a netherrack pickaxe, which doesn't exist. Anyways, yeah, I was talking about how I woke up, fell asleep. I actually get really tired around 7 p.m. And so me falling asleep when I'm really tired, I guess it was more like 8 p.m. Me falling asleep when I'm really, really tired is kind of nice. I don't have to force myself to sleep as much. So in an ideal, I hate in an ideal. That's such annoying words. But I like being able to kind of choose when I get to fall asleep and wake up, when I don't have societal pressures. I guess last episode I talked about interviewing for a job at a supermarket overnight stocking position. I got the job, but then I declined the job because I realized I like the idea of overnight stocking and whatnot, but I don't know if I want to do that. So jury's still out on that one. Well, jury's not out. I decided. I'm really trying not to go out into the open area where guests are, because they take you can't just redirect one fireball. You have to redirect 20. I guess I really don't want to make an iron pickaxe. We'll see how many layers. What do I want to do? We'll go back to the overworld and make 3 more pickaxes. I guess they just don't have as much durability in these versions. Oh, I just crashed. What? Literally game crash. That's scary. Let's see if, okay. Oh, Okay. That's fine. Do I have... Okay, so I lost 3 diamonds. A bunch of other miscellaneous stuff I had on me. That's not that bad of a crash. I guess I won't go to the nether that often. That's kind of scary. Yikes. I lost, I think, like all my wood, so I'm gonna have to go mine some. Oh, I had a full set of iron armor on too. And I had like 2 stacks of torches. Huh. Yeah, that's not great. Not great at all. Why was I about to make that? That's a horrible idea. A sword, I mean. I need to use more specific language. I like to rewatch my videos and figure out, things I can improve. And one of the things is like a complete lack of specific language. Like, I'll say that and over there instead of actually concretely defining what I'm talking about. And I need to be better at that. It's just, picking things. Oh no, I can't. I forgot it was nighttime. Well, I didn't forget. I just... okay. This is fun. What do I do? Because I need wood, but if I go out into the forest, I'll die. Huh. What an interesting development. I don't mind because, like, it's just Minecraft. There's something very endearing about playing with bugs and glitches like that. Maybe I just have an odd mindset. Oh, I keep forgetting to finish my story about waking up this morning. So I woke up and I've been a lot better on the anxiety front. Like, in previous months, I wouldn't be able to take, like, my Adderall or anything because it would just give me so much unbearable anxiety. And so I just completely avoided any and all stimulants and kind of lived like a zombie, an unproductive zombie. But I've realized that I can work. Oh, well, I'm saying this story pretty... Oh, there's a skeleton. And he's following me. Moral of the story, I'm trying out the Costco energy drinks because I was at Costco the other day and it was like maybe $40 for 18 cans, maybe 24 cans. It was a lot of money for like Monster energy drink, and I'm not a big fan of Monster energy drink in the first place. I'm not a big fan of energy drinks in general. But sometimes I'm just... I feel like drinking them. I don't really know. I like soda. I just don't like energy. What am I saying? Anyways, I'm trying out the Costco energy drinks because instead of like $1, almost $2 for a can, they're like 70 cents for a can, and that's not that bad. They have like 200 milligrams of caffeine in them, which in terms of energy drink is like kind of the standard amount because FDA's recommended limit, I don't know, why was I just freezing in there? FDA's recommended limit is like 400 milligrams, and getting into like the 1 gram or 1,000 milligrams is going towards like lethal area, just like heart problems. I can't remember like if this was a local news story or just somewhere that happened in the world, but there was like this girl that she had like 6 Alanis a day, which that's just an energy drink, and for like a week, and she died. She passed away. It was like a high school cheerleader, which is really sad. And it's like, I feel like there should be more regulation on energy drinks because it's so easy to have so much of them. Like, standard fluid intake is about 80 ounces. That's like baseline recommendation for just regular normal people. Also, I'm kind of just wandering around. I don't know what to do. I planted some trees. And if you have 12 ounces of energy drink and that has 200 milligrams, then all you have to do to get over the daily recommended limit, I think it's becoming daytime, is have like 2 energy drinks. That's only 24 ounces. Like, if somebody only drinks energy drinks because they taste so good, because they're made to be addictive, then they'll just have a heart attack. Like, it's crazy. Also, I'm strafing this skeleton like crazy because they used to actually be manageable to fight. In modern versions, skeletons are very difficult without a shield. But I like the Costco energy drinks. They're not bad. Not bad in the slightest. I just like orange soda. Actually, really funny story. So, 3 years ago, almost, the day I got the call back from my doctor saying that, you have to go to the hospital like now because you have type 1 diabetes, because your blood sugar's off the charts. I got home from school and had so much Sunkist, which Sunkist is just an orange soda. For, I guess, those of you that don't know what Sunkist is, it's probably just one of the greatest sodas of all time, but it's evil. It's evil. And it was like full sugar because I had no qualms about sugar in my soda at that point because I didn't know that I had type 1 diabetes anyways. So I had like 52 ounces of pure sugar soda the day the day that I had to go to the doctor's, like probably like 3 hours before. So yeah, my blood sugar was off the charts. It was like 600, I think is it milligrams per deciliter? I can't remember what the unit is, and I'd have to pull out my phone to do that, and I don't feel like doing that. I've got enough wood that I can make some more pickaxes and we can head to the nether. Or I guess maybe I mine sand right now, which could just be a shovel thing. I'll remake a diamond shovel because I can spend what am I saying? I don't really know. This is kind of a setback. I was gonna originally make this 1 hour, but I think I'll do it until I make the lighthouse, which I mean, like, is probably gonna make the average view duration or whatever worse on, I don't really care. YouTube analytics kind of scream at me to make things more attention grabbing, and while I do enjoy editing some of my videos, like you can tell, there's the Blaze Farm video and like a lot of my other videos that I've spent time and effort into, they're structured and they're edited to almost the best of my ability, and I guess surprisingly they don't do that great, but that's fine. Anyways, every time I like upload a video or open up the YouTube studio, it's like YouTube screams at me to make better videos and to pump all of my videos full of ads. It's kind of crazy. Like, constantly they'll be like, oh, you need to turn on mid-roll ads for your Mormon video. It would make 20% more money because I guess I don't know if I've talked about this, but I got monetized about a month ago at this point. I haven't really made any money, but I mean, I'm kind of chilling out with the whole YouTube thing and kind of figuring out what I want to do. not necessarily with YouTube, but with life in general. I really like these types of videos because they give me a platform to comfortably talk about just things. Like, I recorded a video. The video won't go on the channel. Maybe I'll put the link to the channel in like the description or whatever. But I want to start making like talking head videos, like with my face and whatnot. So I've been trying to get that set up and whatnot. But I'm still just less comfortable in that element, like talking to a camera. In that case, it's my phone. Because, I mean, phone cameras are fine, and my phone's not that old. It's like an S20. I got it, I think, when I entered high school, something like that. I didn't have a phone until high school, which I think is the appropriate age. I don't know. Maybe this is a whole other rant that I'm tangenting onto, which is fine. The reason why I'm able to tangent so much is because I took my medication, and so my brain is running a little bit more normal, which normal for me is kind of not normal for everybody else. Also, I decided to do it. I don't know if this is like a chunk line. It might be just because of how cool it is. I don't know. Let's see if this is 16 blocks until that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, okay, so this is definitely a chunk error. That was kind of just a hunch that I had. So that's pretty cool. I'm just digging along this because it felt like the coolest place to have a sand quarry, a mini sand quarry. I mean, I'm going to try and find a desert further away from where I live. Which I guess, oh, hi creeper. That's a point that I want to talk about, where a lot of people justify sand duping in, like, especially forever worlds and whatnot, by saying it'll destroy the terrain and, you know, make it worse. That's a valid take. Go ahead. I'm not one to judge how people play the game. Sand duping is really useful with extremely large projects. Me personally, I kind of like the immersion that's like seeing where I've dug up the sand. That's really cool to me. Like it adds some amount of realism in the world. Like when you look at ancient civilizations, one of the coolest things, like, I don't know, stone work done in ancient Americas, like Central America. That's the places I'm thinking about, I'm pretty sure. And they can track where they quarried their stone from or whatever. That's cool to me. That's a level of, I guess it's not really world building if it's like real life, but that's like a level of grounding something in reality that I love so much. Is like, okay, wait, I think they did this with the Notre Dame, because the Notre Dame, pretty sure it burnt down and they rebuilt. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this with 100% confidence, but the Notre Dame burnt down in like 2019 or whatever, something crazy, and they started an effort to rebuild it because it's like an architectural masterpiece, one of the greatest buildings ever. And I mean, that's my opinion, and it's probably just a very basic take, but it's beautiful. Flying buttresses are so cool. Architecture is so cool. If I didn't want to go into like biomedical engineering and whatnot, architecture, even just like archaeology, I don't know if there's like a specialization where it's like ancient architecture. I don't think I would want to be like a civil engineer and design buildings now, but looking at the past and the history of architecture is something I love. I love the history of humanity, I guess, it's something that fascinates me on a basic level. Anyways, I'm pretty sure, please feel free to correct me, they sourced the same wood from the same forest that the Notre Dame had in it when it was originally built. So there was that sense of you're not necessarily replacing it with new stuff from different places. You're cutting down the same trees that people. When was the Notre Dame built? My guess, it's like the 16th century, like 1500. This is something I can look up. I realize I'm not giving like much stimulation while I'm on my phone. I'm probably going to be so off. Whoa, it was so much earlier than I thought. I guess that makes sense that it started in 1163. I guess, wait, is 15th would be 14, so I wasn't that off, because it was completed in the 1300s. Okay. I'm fine with that as a guess. Oh, I accidentally brought all of my wood into the nether again. Crap. I'm gonna make a chest and leave half of it here. Just in case. Just in case I can just never get through the nether again. Wait, that's not my wood. There we go. Whoa, that was a huge tangent. Wow, from all the way back when I was quarrying sand. That's awkward. I don't really know what I was talking. Oh. I was talking about making these videos. So I'm recording this. No, what? How? Oh. Okay, tell me I'm not a great Minecraft player. I don't know how I accidentally hit them. Should I make a stone sword? I think I should. Okay, so that's pretty awkward, but I think I managed to recover from this pretty well. Okay. I don't think I see any more, so we might be safe. I kind of thought that they dropped something better. Anyways, I'm recording this at like 1 p.m. Oh crap. Man. Oh yeah. Okay, they dropped steak. That fits the lore in my mind. Is there more? Man, this is annoying. Ugh. One problem after another, dude. And sometimes I just can't hit them properly, I guess. No. Okay, I'm going back. I'm going back and hoping that I don't crash. Even though we don't have a lot of stuff. Okay. Please. Whoa. We didn't get a lot of netherrack. But I don't know why did I accidentally hit one? Ugh. It's so annoying. And then the ghast too. That's not enough. That's not enough netherrack. I wanted to use up all of these. I might go back still. Stash some of my wood real quick though. Man, this is the most painful lighthouse I've ever built. I love building lighthouses in Minecraft though. Especially with all this fog. It just makes sense. Okay. Alright, and we're back at it. Man, you're kidding me. Tell me that my death reset their aggro, please. This episode has just been full of hurdles. Which is fine. That's... A game is fun because it challenges me. No way. Okay, so this is like an actual death sentence. Okay, I'm gonna hole myself in here. I think I might want to brighten this in post. Because this is probably a bad viewing experience. I can see it fine, but that's because like my brightness is different. Can I get brightness in here? No, I can't. Oh well, that's fine. I'm recording this on Linux, but I have been making not the switch. I've been setting up everything so I can do my YouTube workflow almost entirely on Windows, because for whatever reason my microphone has some phantom hiss that's literally just coming from the microphone. It's not coming from my room. I have a good enough microphone. It doesn't pick up like room tone or anything. It's a Samsung, not Samsung, Samson. I'm pretty sure that's how I spell it, or how it's spelled. I mean, Q2U. It's a good microphone. Anyways, so I don't get that phantom hiss on Windows, and also editing on Linux is just annoying. So I think I'm gonna make the switch to do my YouTube workload on the Windows partition of my computer, which I think is fine. I don't like Windows just purely ideologically. I'm a fairly surface level Linux enjoyer. I just switched when Windows 11 came out. I still have like Windows 11 downloaded on my computer. It's just I can choose one of two partitions to launch into, so I can choose to open up Windows, which maybe has like 30 gigabytes of the 2 terabytes of SSD on my computer, and then Linux has the rest. So I can choose which partition. It's dual booting or whatever. I don't know. Whoa, we cranked through these pickaxes. Man, I think it's only because they have like 64 durability, and in later versions it was bumped up to like 120, something like that. Also, whoopsies, I'm gonna have to make another one because I did not leave enough durability for me to get out. Okay. Oh, there's a cave down there. It's not great. Okay, we just kind of have to book it, because they should still be angry at us for God knows why. Oh, I should have gone the other way. Wow, that's so awkward. Actually, unbelievably awkward. Please don't crash. Okay, we're fine. How is it always night time? That's kind of crazy. 30 minutes in, and I have still not built a single bit of the lighthouse. I want to see, just not necessarily. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. I'm so sorry. I haven't even gotten to literally anything on my to talk about list, and we're already 30 minutes in. That's so awkward. Stimulation, wow. Just looking at Minecraft lighthouse. Do they... Okay. Okay. These are so big. Also, that one doesn't look that good. I kind of like the ones where it's not candy cane, where it's just a clear separation of rings. So I guess that's what we're going to be doing. And we're going to start with sand. I guess I don't know what I was saying. Don't listen to me. Wow, I talked about a lot already. Which is good, because depending on how long this lighthouse takes, boy, are we going to be here for a while. There are so many chickens. What the heck? I do want to clear out this part right here. I think maybe if we have time after I build the lighthouse, I want to kind of pretty up this lake because I just love lakes. I wonder where would be a good place to build like a fishing shack. I don't really know. I think, oh man, this zombie saw me. That's fine. It should be becoming daytime soon enough, I guess. Okay. The real question is, how are we going to do this? I think going somewhat... building on camera is not my strong suit, by the way. Especially the first phase of building, which is figuring out what I want to build. Alright. I think something like this is going to work pretty good. Wait. Yeah. That should be good enough. The sand, I realize it's not the best color. It's just the best one that I have to work with. So that's kind of what we're stuck with because sheep are so annoying. Yeah, there we go. I'm just leaving a staircase upwards. This whole lack of shift click thing kills me every episode. Oh. I was talking about making like a talking head video. It's actually really scary talking into a camera, and it's why I'm so comfortable making these videos. And I guess I used to make a lot more of these videos than I do currently because, this should be a good place to add the netherrack. I should probably do the spiral inside of the thing. I wonder if we have sandstone, because I'm gonna need like a way to get in, I guess. So let's see if I have any sandstone, or if it even like, let's see if I can make it first. Nope. Oh, also let's see how the lighthouse looks from the window. See if I can, okay, yeah, that's the perfect. Maybe I should go one layer less. Because I want to do the light layers thicker than, you know. Whoa, I'm not speaking very good today. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's thinking and speaking is difficult. Okay, let's see if there is any sandstone. Or if that was a later addition to Minecraft. Yeah, it's probably a later addition. I'll just make the entrance. Because the problem is we have to like get a door in there. Wait, the door can support the sand. Oh, that's fine. I was all thinking, oh my gosh, how are we supposed to like have an entryway if the sand is a gravity block? Doors. Man, I'm a genius. I probably should have torched this. That's fine. Okay, can sand action. That's fine. Okay, sweet. All right, I guess I'll use some dirt and we can like parkour upwards. I think I decided that I was gonna get one ring lower and then start the netherrack. Sorry, I'm kind of losing it. Which is fine, I guess. I kind of want to go 3 maybe. Let's see about 2. I'm alright with 2. Because I guess I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of playing it by ear. I guess by eye. And then we'll start the next layer like this. And let's do some kind of like this. See, what I was talking about non-specific language earlier? Prime example is me just saying, oh, some of this and this. My stomach just growled. I really haven't had much to eat all day. I kind of lose my appetite when I take Adderall. What if I don't want sand? What if I don't want netherrack on the next layer? What should I do then? I kind of was just placing netherrack without thinking about it. I think I want sand, which means I'm going to run out of cobblestone, but I can place dirt there. The inside doesn't have to look pretty. Who had that idea? Okay, so this is 1 layer, that's 2 layers, 3 layers. I think 3 should be fine. And then let's go 2 layers. Maybe I got way too many materials. Let's go 3 layers of this. See, instead of saying sand, I said this. But I want to... Oh, this might kill me if I jump down. It's so high up now. I'll just use netherrack to come down. That's fine. I've got some steak from killing the pigmen. Yeah, I really want a thicker band. I think I make the netherrack go 1 lower on the first band of netherrack. It just seems like the right choice to me. I mean, like, I've got enough netherrack. I spent quite some time in the nether, which the nether's scary. Oh, please let me place on the top. There we go. My last video was named the Nether. What I had 3 titles and 3 thumbnails. I can't remember. It was like the Nether in Alpha Minecraft is unreal, or whatever. Just kind of a little bit clickbaity. Also, sorry that I used the SH too much there. Anyways, a comment was talking about the Aether mod, and so now it's been stuck in my mind thinking about the Aether mod. So probably sometime this week, I'm going to upload an Aether mod video, and I'm debating progressing through all of the Aether mod, Or I can make a slow, chill episode like these, a little bit quicker than these, because this is just me talking. I've never actually played the Aether, so I think a slow video would be fun, and then just have that be another weekly upload, like on Wednesdays or whatever. I want to thicken that netherrack band up there as well, which kind of sucks because I'll just have to replace all of the sand from up there. It's fine, I guess. We're just gonna... Maybe I should have grabbed more netherrack, but I mean, live and learn. That's crazy that the staircase I made up here connects perfectly. Totally intentional. Or maybe I make thinner bands for both. Like a two sand, 2 netherrack. Let's see how that looks. I'm just kind of experimenting here. I really want to make kind of like a bridge to get out here. I actually don't mind that. I think I'm going to start building the platform now, though. What to make it out of? Cobblestone, probably. Cobblestone sounds fine to me. It's kind of... I like making the tops of lighthouses darker. Let's see how much I can see from the window. That's a bad view. That's fine. I couldn't do it any further back either. Oh, it's becoming nighttime, dang it. I really should have harvested some more wood and then spent the entire night working on lighting up stuff. Oh well, live and learn. The only time I play this world is while I'm recording, and I think that's really fun. I might have... I guess it doesn't fit for the format of the world that I like actually update, which I guess I haven't made a video on that one in like a month, even though I'm like 80% of the way done with one of them. It's the Skyblock one. I've talked about it before, just never finished it. Yikes, how am I supposed to do a light source here? No idea. I think 3 tall is gonna work fine. I'm building like the little thing at the top of lighthouses. I don't know what they are or what they're called, but they're where the light actually is. And I don't know... Yeah, okay. I should just shut up. I've been watching Avatar: The Last Airbender because I finally watched... Okay, that's fair. I finally watched the movie that leaked because I didn't... I guess I saw clips of it, but just because it leaked, I didn't really watch it. Wasn't really out of virtue or anything. It was just I didn't really care. But since it came out like officially, my brother and sister-in-law were gonna watch it, so I watched it as well. Which it's kind of sad it didn't have a theatrical release. It was kind of a bad movie though. It was really pretty, really pretty. Really pretty and surprising that Dave Bautista was one of like the star performers in terms of like voice actors. Okay, you guys can hear game audio. I was about to actually crash out if I hadn't been recording game audio this entire time. Wow, I can't really see that during nighttime. Oh, it's fine. Very difficult to see. I was thinking of how it would look on a thumbnail, and I'm gonna have to wait till daytime to take a picture of it. But I'm also gonna have to, you know, make the light part of the lighthouse. I just killed axe. That's sad. I guess I'm starting a temporary tree farm right here until we set up a tree farm. Maybe that's what I do next episode. Because, man, do I just run out of wood because there's like no safe area to mine wood. I'm gonna plant the saplings. Also, leaves don't decay. It's just kind of the way of life for me right now. It's a simpler time. Oh, anyways, Aether mod. I found a way for me to play on beta 1.7.3, so that's what I'm going to be doing, and that'll be out Wednesday. The Wednesday, like, immediately after this video. I've decided it now, and so I'm going to write it down in my notebook of when all my video ideas and the schedules for videos, which sometimes I follow. I was supposed to upload a video, like 2 weeks ago that I just haven't finished. Awkward. That's fine, I guess. But anyway, well, I keep getting off topic. I think it's going to be a slow progress playthrough, let's play. I like these videos. They're so fun to make because not that I can like see myself grow, but the better I am at just speaking off the cuff and kind of like envisioning a narrative before the video actually happens, the less time I have to spend editing. So that's good. Like if I just nail every single line while I'm recording the video, then I don't have to do very many voiceovers. And that's, once I start doing voiceovers, I just start voicing over everything, because then it's like, okay, I said this pretty inefficiently. I'm just going to repeat it and save an extra like 10 seconds, which is like a good thing, but it means that I like never get the video out because there's always a better way to say things. And it's very difficult to tell myself no. So that's something I struggle with, I guess. I'm going to smelt some... Wait, how do I want to do the light part of the lighthouse? I'm going to try torches first, and then we'll see if I need to splurge and spend some glowstone. And maybe we start with some wool. Just realized I'll have to get all the way up there again. Light doesn't travel very far, so yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing. So we're gonna need 12 torches if we're doing a 3. I'm planning on doing a 3 tall pillar. Yeah, and there's 4 sides, so that's 12. Huh. Oh well, my stomach keeps growling. I really need to eat food. Oh well. Well, I think, hey, that was one thing. Actually, wait, no, I've talked about 2 things out of the 3 things I wrote down this week to talk about, which I didn't write down a lot, mainly because I've been writing in my journal a lot more, and so I've already been talking about a lot of things, albeit to myself. What was I looking for? I was trying to make torches. Classic. There we go. Okay. Now we can light up the lighthouse. All things considered, I'm pretty surprised I actually got the lighthouse built, because, oh my gosh, we got our entire inventory wiped. We died to pigmen like 100 times. Forgot I was going to light up the staircase here. I'm not going to do the inside of the lighthouse just yet. That's kind of out of the scope of me right now. Okay. Wait, I didn't mean to place that. I can't hotkey, so I have to scroll wheel, and I'm just so not used to scroll wheeling. because for I would say about 3 years I did not have a properly working scroll wheel, so I got super used to hotkeying for everything, and yeah, that's really it. That's where the story ends on that one. That's awkward. Not a long, lengthy thing to tangent 100 times about, like the Notre Dame is, I guess. Do I want to? I do want to. See, this is what I'm talking about. I need to clue you guys in. So I saw these diamonds and I was like, do I want to diamond mine either today or next week? And then I was going to walk out here and debate whether or not I make a fully functioning tree farm. And I think I decided on that I'm going to do a diamond mine. I think I want to... I've already got the area where it would be, but I think I want to set it up a little bit more just for the tail end of this episode after it, becomes daytime and I can take a nice screenshot of this. Let's see, where do I want the fog to come in? Huh. Oh, that looks so bad in all of the right ways. I keep forgetting that I can't take screenshots for whatever reason. I'm gonna come back a little bit this way. Maybe something like this. Oh wait, yeah, let's see when it becomes daytime. Let's get a... I guess this is pretty small for how big like the top is, but I think that's fine. Whoa, we're getting brighter. Is there one more brightness? Nope, guess not. Yeah, I don't really have any other thumbnails or titles for this video, even though I like to just practice. Let's go mine some trees, and then we're going to use all the wood we get to set up like a nice looking strip mine down there. And maybe I'll allow myself to strip mine off camera. Nah. Because then once I start doing one thing off camera, then I do 100 things off camera. Please tell me the spiders aren't going to come and attack me. Okay. I think I'm safe from them. Probably. Also, if you can hear, like, buzzing, it's because freaking insulin pump is screaming at me. Oh, yeah. It's because I have, like, no insulin in it. Insulin's just the thing that type 1 diabetics take to lower their blood sugar, because my pancreas doesn't make any blood sugar at all, or not blood sugar. Ugh, my pancreas about 3 years ago got attacked by my immune system and it destroyed all of the insulin making cells, so I no longer make insulin, so I have to manually take it to lower my blood sugar, which blood sugar is just like when you eat something that has sugar in it. Man, these spiders are crazy. When you eat something that has sugar in it, your body digests it into glucose, and then in your like small intestines, I'm pretty sure small intestines are nutrients and large intestines are water in terms of like major things that they absorb. I mean, like, it's not that black and white, but anyways, so it eventually goes into your bloodstream, where from the bloodstream it goes into your cells. But I don't produce any insulin, and insulin is what takes it out of the bloodstream and into your cells. So kind of sad. It's just a chronic illness that, I mean, like, it's completely out of my control whether I got it or not. It's just one of those things, which I realize I talk about that like a lot. Okay. What Y level is that? That's not the Y level I want to go to. This is a fine Y level. I'm going to start clearing out like a 3x3 area, like a tunnel to have offshoots, like strip mine offshoots for. And then we can like put like the name in or like the date of when it happened. If yeah, that's what I like doing, I guess. Man, that keeps happening to me where I open a menu like while I'm moving forward, and so it locks me into that movement. Oh, the other, I guess this is pretty fit for Minecraft, which is why I was talking, or why I wrote it down on there's like a little, it's an actual mini composition notebook. Hey, diamonds, that's kind of crazy. It's a mini composition notebook that I got, I think I bought it at the dollar store quite some time ago, and I used like 2 of them for whatever, I can't remember at this point. And I just had 1 left over, so I decided I would write down video topic, like talking ideas, instead of putting them in a notepad on my computer or whatever. I think a connection with the real physical world is important whenever I can, a little bit. Also, that's what's been really annoying. So I like to take walks, and about 4 months ago, I would say, I screwed up my toenail, and so my toe hurt whenever I would walk, and it's better now, but it only got better enough when I could like actually walk on it a lot. When it's so hot outside right now. It's coming down a little bit, but it's like 100 degrees every day. I don't want to walk outside. I'm really making excuses and hurdles for why I don't go on walks outside regularly. I mean, like, I really could just do it. I mean, like, that's, I think, oversaid. Is that the right word? But realistically, I'm, I guess, creating my own hurdles, my own reasons for not doing it. I think I want... Okay, yeah, I have an idea. So this is a pretty basic mineshaft design. I think it's in my head because of Etho, where I have basically like rings, if that's the right word. I'm skipping over the redstone because I don't have iron on me, of wood, and then everything is like inset from then on. So it's like, okay, man, just trying to freaking play Minecraft, and the game hates me, I guess. I do try not to swear in these videos because for the longest time, because I mean, I grew up pretty religious with abhorrence for people who swear, and so I try not to swear that much, just because, you know, something about vestigial remains of my religious upbringing. I don't know. I also don't like, I guess you can, it just kind of speaks to someone's character when they use the F word in every sentence, I guess. It loses its value, I think. This is a pretty good design, I would say. It looks nice and whatnot. I'm just going to grab this iron so I can finally clear out the diamonds and the redstone, and we can actually make the design look good. I guess I don't have coal. Wait, do I? I do. Nice. I'm not... Well, I didn't talk about this. This right here is where I would have the strip mine, and then like signs would go around it, and then it would be 1, 2, 3 blocks in between each strip mine, which is, I think it's not, technically it's not more efficient in terms of uncovering every single ore in the world, but because ores commonly spawn in like 2 veins, like 2 wide veins, it's either going to show up in these 2 or in these 2, if that makes sense. I don't know if it did. Okay, I gotta smelt some of my iron though. I think I would have a smelting room in this direction, but I'll just make it a wall for right now, or a singular furnace. Okay. There is also the possibility that I don't strip mine and I just make big tunnels like this all over the world. I can see myself doing something like that, just because these are really cool. And I don't mind the extra or the lack of efficiency. I find that playing Minecraft to maximize efficiency from everything is a sad way to enjoy the game, me personally, which is why I like to design my own farms. I almost never use someone else's farm design unless it's already so ingrained in my mind, like playing modern Minecraft. I'm not copying really one specific person when I make a villager breeder. It's just that I've made farm designs, like I've made people's designs of villager breeders that I'm basically just using theirs. So it's like I can't get that information out of my head. But when I play like my 1.2.5 world, most, if not all of my farms just come from my head, and I think that's valuable. So I mean, like, until we get into designing iron farms, I have no idea how to go about designing my own iron farm. Okay, the iron has smelted. That's awkward. There we go. Gonna make a iron pickaxe. That's not how I make an iron pickaxe. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna just keep recording while I finish out this tunnel, and you guys can suck it that this one's a little bit longer, I guess. Alright, that's fine. That was only 2 diamonds. That's kind of sad. I guess maybe I should look around more. Nope, it was literally actually only 2. Whoa, that was a weird lag. That wasn't a cut, that was just, I froze for a little bit. Huh. Odd. I shouldn't be using that iron pickaxe. Iron is kind of a little bit more valuable. So is wood. This is pretty intensive for wood. Wow. I guess I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I'll keep going though. I think till about over here, however the math adds up. But it's gonna take me like 10 minutes to mine this redstone. Also, this is my 4th alpha video, marking, I guess, 3 weeks and some change of me posting these videos. Or maybe I did the math wrong and it's 4 weeks. But I haven't posted any other videos besides these in this time, and that's kind of weird. I don't know why, I don't have that motivation, that incessant drive to pump out videos like I have previously. So, which it might be a good thing. in terms of burnout and longevity, this could be exactly what I needed. Because I still get that creative fulfillment, it's awkward, for making these videos, but it's just a lot less time that I have to put in. Maybe I'm thinking about it odd, but maybe like 2 hours goes into working on these videos. An hour playing, maybe like 2.5 hours, because I spend like an hour playing and maybe 45 minutes editing. I just like to scrub through what I've said in the video and think about ways that I can do the next one better. So I remember after the first video, I was like, okay, I'm going to come into these videos with some things written down of what I want to talk about, because I can't just off the cuff talk that well. I'm not that great at doing that. And so that was one positive thing that I changed, because I went back and listened to the old videos. So I'm not going to stop doing that. And then granted, it takes a while to upload, but I do other things while it's uploading. And then I cobble together a thumbnail from like a screenshot from the video whenever I decided that there was going to be a good screenshot worthy moment, and then I upload it. It's really about all it takes, and it's not that much time and effort a week for quite a lot of fulfillment. I like these. I've probably said that 100 times now, but yeah, it's fun. I'm a big fan of it. I think this is about that next ring is about as far as I want to go. Maybe I'm thinking about a thumbnail like that. Maybe not for this one, but for the next one. I don't really know. I think this is really all I'm going to be doing in the next episode. Which, I've also found that doing one yapping session a week gives me time to actually have really good topics. Granted, I didn't have very many this week, but instead of doing like one a day, I can do, like self-explanatory one a week, and it just means that I have an entire week's worth of things to talk about instead of what happened in the day, which is fun for me. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use this as the thumbnail. I do kind of want to put some torches up here. Maybe going the other way too, just to get some light. And then I guess we're making more torches. Man, do I need a really actually functioning wood farm. That might be the B plot of the next episode, if that's the right term. All right. I did not talk about really everything that happened, but talk about a good chunk of things. So I think that's going to end the episode. It's a little bit longer than normal, but I think it's fine. We did a lot. I'm going to go back up to the surface to end the video. I think I'm going to eat food or play some Hypixel Skyblock. There was a new update that was released, and I've fallen back into my old addiction because over the past, really ever since it was released, I've spent like 3,000 hours in the game, which is nothing when people have like 4 times that. But it's something that I try and stop myself from doing because it is such a time sink. It's so addicting. It's my favorite kind of play style. just sitting and grinding. Can I even see the lighthouse when it's nighttime? A little bit. Like, almost none. Maybe I'm gonna wait till it's daytime and then we can end the episode. Because I would love to get a picture from this house on the lighthouse. And I think I'm gonna cheat a little bit and turn up the fog so that I get a better screenshot. Because I'm really not. I mean, like, it's my own self-imposed rules. I can break them whenever I feel like it. But I don't feel like it's ruining the spirit of the game either. There's a skeleton in my periphery over there. I also want to build a little bridge there. I guess I said I was going to end the video and I haven't yet. Oh, man. There's just always so much to do. Yikes. Let's get some steak on there. Yeah. Steak heals all wounds. If Minecraft has taught me anything, it's that the agricultural industry is amazing and it's the greatest thing that's ever happened. I mean, I guess the American agricultural industry, specifically cow farms, are just so great. I'm being sarcastic. It's definitely one of the initial factors for why I tried to eat more like poultry, but it's kind of turned into I just like turkey and chicken more. Like, I like ground turkey, which is crazy to say. Like, blasphemy, huh? There's a creeper right there. That's such a good thumbnail. Take a lot of hits. Oh, I never actually mined any wood. That's awkward. That's nice. Okay. Let's maybe like right here. I guess maybe I should space it from over here. So I want to do gaps of 3 because 3's the magic number. There's a song made on that. Schoolhouse Rock. I think it's Schoolhouse Rock. I can't remember the song. All I know is that it existed. It's kind of how I remember things in general. Also, side tangent, but I mean, like, it'll be a quick one. How do people sing along to songs? Like, not from even just like a confidence standpoint. It's like, how do you remember the lyrics? I don't. Maybe that's just one of my shortcomings in life. Shortcomings? Is that the right word? Just sounds weird. Okay, let's adjust the fog. Whoa. Yeah, alright. Let's see. Can I just make this window bigger? I think this is the solution to all of our problems. Bigger windows. I hate, man. Okay. That should be good, right? The glass clutter. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this, because then it makes a little bit more sense. Alright, that is going to end the episode though, so wait, there we go. Sorry that I'm not wearing my armor. For some reason it just completely disappeared when I left the nether, and there we go. That was only for thumbnail purposes. I'm not going to be playing that high of render distance, and sorry this was like 10 or 15 minutes over. Oh well. See you guys in the next one. It's gonna be mining, or I guess the next one of these is gonna be mining. The next video I upload is hopefully gonna be the Aether. Hopefully I'm gonna go write it in my planner. So bye.